Disclaimer: the views, opinions, and insinuations made by the host or guests do not reflect those of the show, the management, and the network. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hello, everyone. Broadcasting beyond borders, the message of the truest tribe of coaching entrepreneurs and independent service providers from the Philippines. This is Coach Marife Garfin for a day without your health coach. Now on season 2, here at Think Talk Broadcast, the flagship community project of coaching Think Talk speakers and from Life Coach Philippines and members of Coach A Coaching Tribe. I'll be back shortly with my guest, GM Charmaine Devaras from Tacloban City. Stay tuned. Welcome to the live streaming of A Day Without Your Health Coach, airing every Wednesday at 2 p.m. And in the show, I want to help individuals who are desiring to jumpstart on their health journey by creating awareness and inspiration from real health journeys of real people in the 21st century. Broadcasting beyond borders of Tacloban City on this 31st of August, year 2022. I am life coach Marife Garfin from Life Coach Philippines, a professional certified co-actively co-create life coach, also a certified mental health coach, a master builder apprentice to master coaches, master builder apprenticeship program, and we build tribe as we help your unstoppable dream come true. That's the very reason why I'm the founder and the creator of my 10th attempt to parenthood. This is a coaching community that seeks to empower every parent to take a stand in mental health for themselves and their children. I'm a trained public speaker under the 6 steps to a six-figure public speaking career training of Master Coach A. By background, I'm a registered nurse with almost 22 years of hospital work experience, but I've transitioned myself to becoming an entrepreneur. And currently, I am the owner and the operator of the Healthy Hub by Health and Wellness Coaching Center located here in Tacloban City, Leyte, Philippines. Our mission here at Think Talk Broadcast is to get closer to our kindred and serve better our coaching tribe. We envision to be the go-to network for content that connects the mind, the heart, and the soul through the platform of life coaching. And by serving in this digital space, the change I want to see in individuals who are intentional to love themselves through health. So let me call a very special person whom I worked with some time ago in the 1990s. No? Siya po ay isang registered nurse, but currently she is a general manager in one of the private firm here in Tacloban City. By background, sabi ko, no, katrabaho ko sa, so she's also a registered nurse who became an OFW. But when she became a wife and a mother, she decided to settle, no, and take care of her family and work here in the Philippines so that she can be able to fulfill the things that she would want for her family. So let us call to our digital space. Let's welcome Charmaine Centino Devaras. Hello, Maine.
Yes, hello ma'am. Good afternoon.
Hello, Charmaine. So, eto
Yes
po si
po.
Charmaine, no? Katrabaho ko to siya dati. So, Charmaine, in-introduce kita kanina as a registered nurse, but and I
Yes.
also in our ad, no? Sinabi ko din you're a GM, a general manager No, can you just give a brief no introduction of yung hindi ko nasabi that we would want other people to get to know about you. So ano pa yung pwede nating i-introduce kay Charmaine?
Hello po. So, good afternoon to everyone. Good afternoon, Ma'am Marife. Thank you for having me here. Um, ano naman, aside from being a mother that is so obvious already, I'm also connected to our church and we have, ano, I'm passionate about sa mga bata. We have feeding ministries aside from sa church na maginagawa. We have our feeding ministries. And aside from being a working mom, um, yun yung mga connection sa akin. A mother, working mom, also, I have that connection din. Talagang sa mga community outreaches. Ganon.
Ayan. So nanay din. And currently you are how many months pregnant, Charmaine?
6 months.
6 months. This is your third baby or fourth?
Yes, third.
Third third baby. So this is the third
Third.
baby na po ni Charmaine,
CS.
no? Okay, C-section pa, no? And thank you for sharing that, Charmaine. No? So you have that you're passionate about with the kids, no? Taking care of the kids, doing some community outreach work, no? Sinabi ko din sa aking introduction with you that you are a registered nurse, no? So you're a registered nurse and you became an OFW and then finally you decided to be home. Now, uh, setting aside how a registered nurse will define health, no, setting aside that, no, how would Charmaine practically define health for herself now and her family? How would you define health for you and your family?
For me, ma'am, it's holistic. It should be balanced.
Mm,
Health means it's just not about the physical, but it also means that you have to be emotionally healthy,
mm-hmm,
you are mentally healthy, and of course, you should be spiritually healthy. Because you can be
mm-hmm,
physically healthy, but you're shattered inside, or spiritually,
yeah,
you don't have any connection with God, or you're
mm-hmm,
mentally
mm-hmm,
disturbed. So, each and everyone should have a complement of each other, spiritual,
mm-hmm.
physical, mental, and emotional as well. That's for me is health.
Yeah. So health is a balance, no? And hindi lang siya, sabi mo nga, hindi lang siya physical, but it really like it should be a the whole of the person, all areas of life, no? So yun.
Yes.
So how do you believe, Charmaine, having that balance, as you said, no, having that balance or like really taking care of those different areas, no, so that you can be healthy, like emotionally, physically, spiritually, mentally. What do you believe, no? What would be the impact when you, as a mom, is like you have that description of health, no?
It has a big impact because
Mm-hmm.
being a mother is very difficult. From the start, you become a mother, and you
Mm-hmm.
start from the time you give birth to your child.
Mm-hmm.
Difficulties will be there, even up to now. At my third baby, um,
Mm-hmm.
it's there. But as a mother, you have hidden challenges. You have hidden um, problems. Sometimes you can't express. But then,
Mm-hmm.
if you are emotionally and spiritually, mentally healthy, you get to cope with it. A lot of
Mm-hmm.
women really don't speak about how they feel. Sometimes there is a misconception about women. They think that
Mm-hmm.
women talk a lot, but really, it's only when a mother is alone, she
Mhm,
is able to feel all the pain, the
mhm,
depression. And if you don't
mhm,
have that kind of balance in health
mhm.
within you, then sometimes a mother really can give up and
Yeah,
and just be broken. But I think
yeah.
on my
Mhm,
part,
mhm,
having God, having a mental health, emotional health, it
mhm.
balances the toxicity of this world, the
Yeah,
chaotic part of the world of being a mother.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I get you in that now, Charmaine. No, na it's not easy to become a mom. It's not simple to become a mom. And of course, with the so many things that you have been doing, parang wala ka ng panahon talaga to really like look into yourself, no. But you give and you give,
Yes.
no. And as you said, oftentimes even the even the expression, no, even the letting go, the telling, no, of how you feel, wala ka na ring panahon, di ba? Wala ka na ring panahon
Busy.
na you're too busy doing a lot of things na wala ka na ding panahon na sabihin yun. But you know, in we just had our trauma master class last night, no, and it is very important that a person would truly learn to express oneself, no, kasi it has an impact to your physical health, no, because your brain says one thing, it commands the heart, and the heart really like suffers a lot, and the one that is really um, cater to all the things that we have been challenged, no. But as you said, Charmaine, no, chaotic na yung world, busy na yung nanay, there's so many things that na nangyayari, and oftentimes wala na ngang time to really express, no. And as you said, there's a misconception na yung babae masalita, no, dada ng dada, but basically, no, may mga pain siya, may mga tinatago siya na hindi niya sinasabi. Now, on your part, no, on your part, Charmaine, how do you cope up with it, no? As you said, ayaw mo, ay di ka walang panahon magsalita, no? How do you cope up with all the demands of motherhood, plus you're working, the demands of being a wife, so that you can keep yourself being healthy? How do you go about it?
Um, for me, um, every day is a challenge, is a battle. But
Mm-hmm.
really, it starts with the prayer. Every day, every day it starts with the prayer and just talking to God and having my journal, having the
Mm-hmm.
time, the peace. Because the only time I guess I have for the rest that I have is only sleep. Sleep is my only rest. And so when I wake up, it's another battle. So you just
Yeah.
have to pray. And
Yeah.
then again, you just have to do your journal, talk to God,
Mm-hmm.
release it to Him, and then ask for strength to stand up again,
Yeah.
to move again for that day. It's an
Yeah.
everyday uphill battle, but um, God sustains every day.
Yeah. No. Yes, Charmaine, that's a beautiful thing that you've shared. No, that I believe, in spite of the fact that you're busy, you chose to, no, you chose to have that moment. No, when you wake up in the morning, you chose to do your quiet time. You choose to do your journal. No, meron pa rin, no. I believe you still got that. No, meron ka ding in-insert dyan kahit konting oras, meron kang ginawa, no, to keep yourself sane, no, to keep yourself sane. Kasi nga sabi mo nga, once a mom begins the day, no? Once magising na lahat yung nasa loob ng bahay, then wala ka na doon kasi kailangan mong you have to really cater to the different needs, no? To the different needs of your children, your husband, and if you have parents living with you, no? Kasama pa din yon bago ka umalis ng bahay. Then pag uwi, kahit nandun ka na sa workplace, iniisip mo pa rin yung mga anak mo sa bahay, no? Tama ba ako, Charmaine? Or
Yes,
is
ma'am.
that what happens with, if you're going to describe your day, no? If you're going to really describe the day for Charmaine, how does it look like?
Oh, I wake up at 5, do a prayer
Mm-hmm.
journal. I wake up my kids to assist them because they're going to school already. They go to school already. I have my kinder and then I have my grade 2 student. And then I have to help with my
Mm-hmm.
in the house with the breakfast, and then I have to prepare myself also for work, and then I have
Mm-hmm.
to attend a lot of things the whole day with work. And after that, also
Mm-hmm.
I have my ministry at the
Mm-hmm.
church, and then after that, I have to attend to my kids' assignment.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Um, hindi naman pwedeng hindi tulungan sa school kasi they're still young.
Tulungan. Yeah. Yeah.
I have to do errands
Mm-hmm.
at sa bahay kasi my papa and my mama is in the house. But
Mm-hmm.
Their support is so much. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
every day.
Mm.
Right? There's no
That,
space to relax. Yeah, move, move, move talaga.
yeah. Yeah.
Ang
It's
daming
like
ginagawa
daily.
sa work.
Yeah. So it's a daily thing, no? It's a daily thing that you have been doing. As you said, no, your kids are still small, so they're
Yes,
dependent for mom to do this and to do that to assist them, and
yes,
so yun yung isang challenge, no. So
yes po.
like in a week, Charmaine, how many, like, aside from the quiet time, aside from the time to do journal, ano yung meron ka bang kino-consider na me time? Meron ka bang kino-consider na this time is for me? Aside from, you said no that your luxury is sleep. And at least you have sleep. There are moms no with babies. I think you're gonna be having another baby. Lux,
Yes.
hindi na, wala na yung sleep. No, it's going to be
But
something kasi yung ibang nanay
yes,
walang sleep, 'di ba? So,
next year wala nang sleep.
yeah, 'di ba? Because you're going to be having another infant, no? So, how do you, like, if you want to really you said you need to strike a balance. So if you need to really give yourself time, aside from the sleep, no? Ano yung time na yon na like you really like a bucket list mo talaga na gagawin ko to for me.
It's it's not as we think is going to vacation, hindi naman po ganun. But for me,
Mm.
every Sunday morning when I go to church, that's my rest, my me time.
Okay, that's your me
Sa
time.
morning. Kasi vacation is, ano, parang malabo.
Engage.
Out of the bucket list. Sa dami ng ginagawa. And for me, I
Uh-huh.
guess that's my me time when I just sit down and listen and just let
Mm.
go. Kasi
Mhm.
if talaga kung aalis ako, I cannot.
Mhm.
Kasi my kids are still small and then sa bahay needs help. So, hindi
Mhm.
naman pwedeng I have to go somewhere and do my me time. So, for me, guess that's my me time. And again, me
Mhm.
time is in the morning and prayer.
Yeah.
Ganon na lang po na mabalas. If
Uh-huh.
ever naman merong vacation, um, mga once a year siguro or twice. But
Uh-huh.
it's rare.
Mhm.
Rare naman.
Mhm. Mhm. Yung let me ask you, no. How about during the pandemic? Uh, what was the impact of pandemic to you? Was it a positive impact in terms of you being able to really find rest, or was it more stressful? Yung pandemic, 'di ba, nasa bahay lang yung mga bata. What was the impact of it?
The impact of pandemic for me was still the same. Stressful kasi ano, we still have work. Kasi nga
Mm.
ano, we are in the telecom industry and that's the time when sa telecom talaga nag-boom din sa telecom.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Ano din siya, super busy. And then
Mm.
I'm the only one in the house nga who was able to go out. Kasi nga,
Mm.
my parents were, ano na, may
Senior
edad
citizen.
na, and then sa
Yeah.
kids, so, tapos my husband is also working
Mm.
sa field. So, I
Mm.
was the errand girl. Ako yung
Mm.
lumalabas talaga. And I still had
Mm.
work.
Yeah.
And I still have my kids at the house. At
Mm.
nag-online class sila. So, ang laki ng
Mm.
impact din. Kasi online
Mm.
class was very, demanding sa amin, sa akin.
Yeah. Okay. Uh-huh.
Kasi,
Uh-huh.
yeah, stressful din siya in a way. Pero
Mm.
parang hindi naman na iba lang during lockdown. Pero yung
Mm.
stress continues pa din.
Mm. Was there
Yun yung,
was Thank you, Charmaine, for the sharing, no? So parang ganun pa rin, no. But was there any different way of really like coping during that time with the stress? Meron bang pinagkaiba to what you have now?
um, I think for me, because I'm a homebody person,
Mm.
so I wasn't really that affected with not going somewhere.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
So it was easier for me to adapt because I'm always in the house.
Mm-hmm.
And yun nga, uh, in the church naman, they went online. So it was easier then to connect kasi even na mayroong pandemic, I still had my connection with the church. And then, well, I had connections with my friends gihapon. And then sa kids ko, more time to play with them.
Mm-hmm.
So, yung coping was more on uh, making the situation better. I was not looking at the situation as hopeless. Na I knew that it will end then.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, it will not last long.
Mm-hmm. That's a beautiful sharing, no, Charmaine, that um the coping was really more geared towards making it better. Kasi nga nung panahon na yun, no, when you're stressful, you can actually fret, no, you can get angry, and you can just really be really like mad, no, bakit ganito, bakit ganito, dapat sana ganun, no. But naka-focus ka doon to how ito na yung situation, I'm accepting the fact that this is the situation, how can I make it better. And I believe that creates a beautiful um, transition, no, for you. Kasi nga kung galit ka, nainis ka, it becomes mas mabigat, no? At mas stressful siya. But with you, you kind of look at it in there's acceptance and acknowledgement na ito yung nangyayari. Paano ko ito mapapaganda? So thank you so much, Charmaine,
Yes,
for that. Thank you so much for that sharing siya, no? Um, Indeed, the pandemic has affected a lot. And sabi nga nila, it was women and especially mothers, no? Yung pinaka number one na na-stressed out talaga. Well, it's understandable because you are at the center of the family. You hold everyone together. No, the husband, the children, and if you have your parents, pati din sila kasama doon sa hinahawakan mo. So that's a beautiful way, the beautiful perspective to really hold on, no? How can I make things better? So if any one of you right now is feeling stressed out, no, as a mom, no, and you're doing a lot of things, it would be good to take in, no, yung sinabi ni Charmaine ngayon, no, na you ask yourself, no matter how difficult, no matter how dark, how can I make things better, no? So that's a good way to reflect so that you can come up with a better way really to embrace what the situation that is happening, the situation where you are right now. Now, Sha, you are a nurse. You have so many inputs, no? You had 4 years in college. You did how many years have you worked in the hospital bago ka
six
umalis?
years. Six
No, it
years
was
po.
6 years. It was 6 years, and you've seen a lot of challenges in the hospital. You talk to patients, no? So from amongst the experiences that you have in taking care of the patients, no, ano yung mga learnings mo doon to which you don't want to really happen to your family?
Ano, pinaka-learning ko talaga naman during
Mm.
I was in ER. Then,
Yeah.
um, when I saw old people die
Mm-hmm.
and they had children when their children were away, but they had to
Mm-hmm.
die without their children.
Mm-hmm.
Yun yung isang nakita ko, and I said to myself, I will not let this happen to my parents. And that's
Mm-hmm.
one of the reason that I decided when I went abroad, I said to myself, I prayed to God, God, if I will go to this place just for 3 years, and after that I'll go back. And then Yolanda happened, and that's when
Mm-hmm.
I really decided. And I said to myself that I have to go back to my home to take care of my parents
Mm-hmm.
because I don't want them. And that's also one of the reason why I am not going back to abroad again.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
The
yeah.
reason is my family, my children,
Mm-hmm.
my parents. But I don't know what the future will bring. But as of now,
Mm-hmm.
um, they're also my priority. I don't want to see. them dying without
Mm.
uh, someone with them.
Yeah.
Kasi ano siya, traumatic. Ang hirap, ang daming anak tapos mamamatay
Yeah.
na walang kasama.
Yeah, yeah. And I think that's the reality of other people, no? That's the reality of other people, no? Na, sabi nga nila, kahit marami kang anak, at the end of the day, no, if your children chose to really like be in other places, wala na ring natira. And for you, I guess, di ba, you're the only child eh. Ikaw lang
Yes.
talaga. So, ikaw lang talaga yung mag-isa, no? So, and it's a beautiful reflection for you that you learned it and you've seen a lot of people suffered no in the emergency room dati doon sa hospital natin, and you've seen that you don't want really this happening to your family, and so you decided to really come back. I was quite surprised, no. We didn't have actually that conversation. Alam ko lang umalis ka because at the time you really want to earn a living, no. You have to earn a living and give them your parents something to really look forward to. Now when you were when you were an OFW, how was life then? Ano yung paano tumakbo yung buhay mo doon, and how did you take care of yourself no being far away?
It was different because my first experience was in Saudi Riyadh. So that's a place, really very conservative place.
Mhm.
And it was difficult for me because it was my first time to be away from my parents
Mhm.
and to be in a place that is not that open.
Yeah.
Um, you have to adjust with their culture, you have to adjust with their religion, religious
Mm.
beliefs. But the one thing that really helped me to cope was knowing that God was with me. When I was
Mhm.
there, I learned that from you then also when I had our Bible study. And it was a good thing that I had a start with the Bible
Mhm.
study with the with those who are in the hospital. And then when I went out, it
Mhm.
was also a good foundation that God arranged everything for me
Mhm.
to adjust well. Even if I'm
Mhm.
working, even in
Mhm.
Saudi, I was able to do my ministry. And in Saudi, I think that's where I really, my spiritual life really improved. And
Mhm.
God made a lot of arrangements for me to make it easier
Mhm.
for
Mhm.
me to cope with my situation, and the
Mhm.
blessings, the favor was there. I was able to
Mhm.
go home every 6 months,
Mhm.
every 3 months, 6 months. I was able to go home, and then I was surrounded with good people, with good friends.
Mhm.
And it, he made it easier for me there.
Mhm. Yeah, that's nice. No, so that's the beauty, no, of really having a personal relationship, no, with God, no, na secure yun, no, na secure yung even if you're going to a place wherein it's not like, of course there will always be that feeling of a dread, no, na hindi ko alam to, hindi ko, this is not my country, this is, I don't have anybody here. But then, as you said, God made some arranges for you so that you're able to really cope up well and really move through whatever you have planned for yourself and your family. Nung nandun ka ba sa when you were still you were still an OFW out of the country, no? How were you minding about health at that time?
I was really, I know, when I was outside, I know, I was really on my physical before.
Mm. Yeah, okay.
I was always in the gym. Kasi pastime.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-mm.
Tsaka ano po, I will, mas ano ako doon kasi that was my go-to sa
Mm-hmm.
hospital because the compound was, there was our compound had a gym, had a,
Mm-hmm.
doon kami nagpupunta before. So,
Mm-hmm.
yun yung isa din ginagawa ko before.
Mm-hmm.
Tapos, every Friday we go out with friends.
Mhm. Ayun, no? So, it part siya na, like, while you were working, part of your coping was going to the gym, no? Part of the coping is going to the gym.
Before.
Kasi nga, yeah. Kasi ano siya, di ba? It's a close, anong tawag doon?
Country.
It's a closed country. Hindi ka pwedeng, hindi po,
Yes.
walang bar. Ay, walang bar. Hindi pwedeng, like, anytime you wanna go out, you simply, I think there was a scheduled bus. Tama ba ako, Charmaine? Before I've heard na may mga scheduled buses that moves you from your hospital to where you want to go, like in the market and the shopping mall. Pero ito ngayon, when you were still there, you had that you wanna cope up at yung available yung gym, you have the time, you were single, and you were able to do it. Ano yung impact sa nun?
Yes.
What was the impact? What was the impact to your well-being, to you, no, nang nag-gym ka, when you were doing all those things?
It was easier for me to go to sleep.
Oh,
Because when you're tired, when you're sweating, even though the place was so toxic, the ER was toxic, but you're going home na, and then you had that feeling, I want to rest, I want to sleep. I get to
yeah,
sleep easier.
yeah,
I get to relax easier. And then my anxiety nawawala.
yeah,
Na ano siya, nalalabas. And then
yeah.
I get to have a good rest. And again, wake up again and have your work.
Yeah.
Get
Yeah,
rid-
it's a good experience. It's a good break. Tama ka doon, Charmaine, no? Because exercise, exercise, aside from the exercise releasing a happy hormone, definitely you get tired, no? And so talaga yung unang after exercise, magsi-sweat out ka, and then talagang aantukin ka, no? For me also, when I do my Muay Thai, after the Muay Thai, like, wow, ang sarap talagang itulog, no? Because the muscles needed to rest. The muscles needed to, when you exercise, the muscle is broken, and so it's rebuilding back, no? So nagre-rebuild
yes,
siya.
po.
Kaya masarap matulog, no? And it's a good way of coping. So for those who are wondering, no, ano yung impact, lalo na sa mga taong hindi pa nakabisita ng gym, no? That's the beautiful, yun yung magandang effect ng gym, no? Especially kung hindi ka makatulog, you have some anxiety, it would be good, no, to really experience the gym, no? Because sabi nga ni Charmaine, part ng experience niya yung talagang maganda yung tulog niya. Okay, so thank you so much for all those sharing. And I know, Charmaine, many of those watching us right now is learning, no? They're learning and they're hearing you. So maraming salamat. We are going to go on a short break. No, we are going to go in a short break, but before we do that, I would give you a hanging question which you will answer after, when we come back, no, after the break. So my hanging question to you is that, if there'd be anything, no, if there'd be anything that you would want to have from the past to the present, no, if you'd be given the chance to have something from the past to the present, what will it be, and how do you believe it will impact you? Are we good? Kaya?
Very good.
Okay.
Yes, po.
So we're going on a short break. Let's do some hydration and hold on tight, though. Tag your friend if you're with us, tag your friend so that they can come in and learn together in this conversation. Stay tuned.
business owner, are you overwhelmed by the need to post beautiful, engaging content every single day? Are you left wondering what to write? Tired of scrolling through stock photos that all start to look the same? Confused by complicated graphic design programs? Rise Up Creatives is here to help. Each month, we give you everything you need to create 31 days of social media content in just 5 minutes a day. Customizable captions, curated lifestyle photos, a drag and drop graphic design tool, and the ability to post directly to your social media accounts. No one else empowers you with these 4 resources all in one place. Each month, we help you plan your social media calendar by providing you with 31 image themes and customizable captions so you can quickly and easily create engaging content and grow your following. Simply select the image that works best for your feed or story. Then, copy the caption and customize it to fit your audience. 5 minutes a day. It's that quick. Plus, you'll absolutely love our drag and drop graphic design tool. Start from scratch or choose one of our beautiful templates to fit your unique brand. When you're ready to export your design, you can download, email, or post directly to your social media accounts. Here's the truth. Our world needs what you have to offer. Don't let technology or procrastination hold you back. Rise Up Creatives is more than an online resource. We're a community helping you overcome your biggest barriers to reach your greatest goals. We're here to help you rise up and be creative.
We are back for the second part of our 18th episode of A Day Without Your Health Coach, brought to you by Decaf Coffee Republic, the coaching hub of Life Coach Philippines, and our home as professional co-actively co-create life coaches. Meet our coaching tribe at Decaf Coffee Republic, located at Pioneer Center Compound, along Pioneer Road, corner Brixtons and United Streets, Capitolio, Pasig City. You may come in for dine-in or visit us for coaching services from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. Saturday to Thursday. You may also join the community night event happening daily from 7:30 p.m. onwards. So tonight we'll have Purpose Wednesday, Away in a Day with Coach Rizel, Strengthening Thursday, Coaching for the Soul with Master Coach A, Fab Saturday, this is an open mic with Coach Orville, Comfy Sunday, Sundays for Life with Coach Sean, Nurturing Monday, Walk Along with Coach Tin, and Groove Tuesday, it's all about habits with Master Coach Jasmine. Our coaching hub is also an event place and a venue of choice for face-to-face classes, training, and private functions. Please connect with Coach Rizel at 0917-586-1661 for inquiry and reservation. Now, if you are a person who desires to experience transformation in areas of health, wealth, and relationships, then I invite you to join us inside Be Learning Society as one of the mental model collectors with full access pass to the monthly mental model masterclass of Master Coach A that is exclusive for Be Learning Society members only. For this month, our masterclass is on Wisdom Will Mental Model. Save the date September 30, Friday at 7:30 p.m. The wisdom wheel is a method for solving problems that uses humanity's collective wisdom instead of relying solely on our own thinking and on trial and error. In this mental model masterclass, you will learn how to leverage on collective wisdom so you can stay healthy and mentally fit. Be Learning Society is the tent maker of Be Learning Homes for mental fitness, and on top of the food and beverage discount we enjoy from Decaf Coffee Republic, mental model collectors also benefit from 90-minute free coaching session with senior coaches from Life Coach Philippines. Think Talk broadcast is powered by Rise Up Creatives Worldwide, the social commerce turnkey solution provider that helps entrepreneurs and business owners to leverage the power of content marketing to provide value, improve engagement, and increase revenue with the investment of just 5 minutes every single day. Visit www.riseupcreatives.com to learn the benefits of lifetime members like me and discover how you can rise up and be creative in your growing business. Okay, so tawagin na natin si Charmaine, no, to give us her response, no, doon sa ating tanong, no, na ano yung mga lessons of the past, no, ano yung mga meron kang na experience doon sa past that if you're able to bring it now to the present, which you would want, na gusto mong dalhin, no, from the past, what would it be?
So, ma'am, good afternoon again.
Afternoon.
What do I want to change in the past so I can bring it
Now,
na
what
have
what
ano po?
what experiences that you have in the past which you wish you can bring today na pwede mong magamit ngayon? Oo.
Ano naman siya, every difficulties, challenges, and failures I had in the past is forever in me, for me. It can
Mm,
never really fade away because it's a learning process. It was the stepping stone for me to understand more of myself, to understand
mm,
my surroundings, to understand how God wants me to be. And for
mm,
me, my past is a testimony of what I am now.
mm,
Because of if it is a testimony of how was I able to overcome the challenges that I had then. And it's still the same as today. Whatever challenges I have now will be a past of my future. And then when I look back, I will say, "Oh God, you're so wonderful. You're so good. You did so amazing things in my life that I was able to um, overcome those challenges I had, and
mm,
whatever those failures or hardships, I am definite that it will be a more way of making me stronger, and I hope my children as well will see it. I can share to
mm,
them whatever because from your mistakes, from your hardship, it becomes a lesson that you
mm,
can share, you can teach, and
mm,
it's a lesson that you can say, do this, do that, and how you did it.
mm,
And for them, they can reflect on it and how they
mm,
will deal also with their future problems, stressors in life. Um,
mm,
and I think it will still be the same. No one has it easy
mm.
in life.
Yeah.
We have all the
Mm,
difficult times, and but what's the more important thing is rising up above those challenges and claiming that
mm,
God will give a better um, result. At the end of the day,
mm,
you will really say that God, I did my best, and you were
mhm,
there with me in those times, and
mm,
you are faithful and you are good, and that
mm,
um, whatever comes, whatever challenges
mm.
ahead, uh, it will always be good because God is with me.
Yeah. That's a beautiful statement, Charmaine, no, that God, I did my best. You said, God, I did my best, and so I'm able to really do this. No, God like really will help you. Know, one of the things that I've always believed is that um, each person is created capable. No, we're all given the talents, the skill, and the potential. But the struggle comes in when even if you're capable, you don't recognize it because you don't want to take responsibility and you don't want to do the work. That's the struggle, no? Even if you are capable, hindi mo nagkukuha yun, you believe that you're not because you don't want to take the responsibility and do the work. Because hindi naman tayo nilagay dito sa mundong ito para lang to receive and receive, no? we ought to give. We ought to give of ourselves. We ought to give the best of who we can be so that things will be better. No? Hindi yung taga-receive lang tayo. And a lot of times, struggles doesn't really, we can't make things better because ayaw nga nating hawakan yung responsibility and do the work. Because life is, as you said, it's chaotic. And the only way to really make it better is really, use whatever God has given you to make things better. Do the work. We need to do the work. We're designed to work. No? So that's one thing. So maraming salamat, Charmaine, for stating that. No, I believe each and every one of us can really, um, we desire that at the end of all this, God will say, well done, good and faithful servant. Because sa lahat ng binigay niya sa atin, we use it, we maximize it. No? We maximize it to make things, to make this life better and to make the life of other people around us better. So, thank you so much for that, Charmaine. No? Salamat doon sa statement na yun. Naalala ko, na-remember ko yun, no, na yes, each one is created really capable. Now, um, you are an only child, and I believe all the love and care was given to you by your parent. Ah. Nakita ko how your mom really took care of you. Maliit ka pa lang, dinadala ka na sa hospital, especially kung wala kang yaya. No? I mean, all of them, you were really showered with attention, and I believe that they give the best that they can know for you. Now, when you were growing up, what were the health practices that your mom taught you that you are now teaching your children? Because no matter how you said you want your children to really like, you really experience, being able to learn how to really stand up for themselves and really overcome struggles, no? And research has shown, no, na pag yung bata ay hindi siya taken care of in the whole aspect, no, physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, no, hindi siya naturuan, no, nahirapan siya paglaki, no, nahirapan siya. But I'm pretty sure you were really taught, as I've said, you are the only, no, the only, you are the eldest and the youngest, and you were really like taken care of by your mom. Alam ko yon kasi katrabaho ko din yung nanay mo. So what were the teachings that you received from your parent that it seemed like became natural for you to teach your child?
And the discipline from my father as well. My papa was the disciplinarian one. He was the strict one, and he was disciplinarian, and um, it didn't bother him if I cried, as long as I knew what was the lesson, um, why he did it. And for mama talaga, she's very active even up to now. Ano pa
Mm,
din siya, she's very active in the house, and um, ang nakita ko talaga kay mama is she always hydrate herself.
mm,
Talagang inom siya ng inom ng inom. Even up to now, ginagawa pa din niya. And she's very
mm,
active. She always laughs a lot. She
mhm,
finds joy in what she does. And I think I was able to get all the positive things from my parents na
mhm, mhm,
now I'm also a disciplinarian to my kids, and I'm
mhm,
also enjoying a lot of things with them. Na
mhm, mhm,
despite the challenges, the hardships, it's you just find joy in everything. Nadala ko
mhm,
yun sa kanila. And they were simple people. My parents were simple people. They were not extravagant. And they made
mhm,
sure na maski po ako, I was the only child, they never, they spoiled me, but my parents made sure I was disciplined.
mhm,
I
mhm,
was I was disciplined, and they made sure that I knew what was right and wrong, and that I will
mhm,
follow the rules. The rules in the
mhm,
house at 6 p.m. nasa bahay na. And
mhm,
that's one thing na nadadala ko with my kids, the discipline with with the surroundings, and then um, just being simple. Simplicity
mhm,
is joy. You don't have to be extravagant to enjoy life. Being
Mm,
simple is the easiest way to enjoy the
mm,
things around us as
mm.
well.
Yes, that's beautiful, Charmaine. No, you said no that you saw your mom really like still active, no, moving about in the house. She's conscious about water, no, kasi nga naman, especially ngayong panahon na ito here in Tacloban City, no, ang grabe yung init po, as in super duper ang init ngayon dito. Uulan lang siya ng a little bit, and it's not really even doesn't even cool much the atmosphere dito po no napakainit, and water is really very important. Our body is made up of 70% water, and each time mainit po yung panahon, we're depleting ourselves of that natural water, no, body water, and so we need to replace it really by drinking. And that's probably the reason why your mom is really active, no, can move about, because muscles also and water also supports, strengthens the muscles, no. So that's a beauty. And you said about joy, no, joy is very important, because as I've learned last night in our trauma masterclass, no, um, everything, our disposition, the way we feel, no, impacts our health, no. And when our body is too much in stress, too much in stress, no, and consistently experiencing stress, it can create so many ailments, no. So study shows, no, marami, especially for men, marami yung nagka-cardio, I mean, heart attack, marami yung now suffering from cancer, because all of these things causes, how do you call it, it causes so much damage and so much, um, impact on the normal function of the body, kaya we're developing so many diseases. uh, Cancer is one. There's so many. We've heard about Lydia de Vega dying of breast cancer. I have a friend who just died. We just buried our pastor's wife 2 days ago. And all of this, life is so full of stress. And for you to be able to say, having that joy in your heart is truly a big help. No, it's a medicine to the body, because when you are not feeling well, when you are angry, when you are all those six, having those six emotion of anger, sadness, hurt, fear, and all those are negative emotions that will impact your physical body. Dati kasi iniisip lang natin, naku, nagkasakit siya kasi ganyan. But now studies have been shown, no, research have shown that even on that state, your emotional state can impact your health. And importante yung nasa space ka nga, sabi mo nga, Charmaine, no, nakuha mo din yung to laugh loud, no, to laugh and truly experience joy, no. So, siya, yung tanong ko, if there'd be any disease, no, if there'd be any disease that you wouldn't want to experience, what is it? Naka,
Ah, yes, ano, um, ano ma, cancer.
ah,
Yan.
you don't want,
Ah, yes, because sa cancer is a long life battle siya. Aside,
mm,
if, for diabetes, yung hypertension, it's there na eh,
mm,
or it's common.
yeah, uh-huh,
Parang it's already there. Pero yung cancer is a bit different kasi. Yung cancer
yeah,
is, I think it takes toll on the person and then the family. It will drain you talaga financially, emotionally. Yun yung para,
yeah,
I'm praying that it will not happen to me or to my parents or my kids or my
yeah,
husband as well.
yeah,
Anyone close
exactly.
to me.
Yeah. So it's really, it really, cancer is something that, um there are so many theories why it happens, no, but one of the things that people, the doctors have been saying is that we need to really do some lifestyle change, no, so that we can prevent development of cancer. Well, that's on the perspective, no, ng mga researchers and doctors. I believe as a Christian, there's much to it, no, there's much higher than that, but as of this point, what we're capable is the lifestyle change that we need to embrace. So with that fear on cancer, not hindi naman siguro fear, but something that you don't want really to happen to you. Knowing that it takes a toll on family, takes a toll on us, on the like in your child, sa'yo, it's a lifelong battle. what have you been doing so far so that you don't get to, like, you put yourself in a space of a little, sabi nga natin, calmer and a bit confident, no, na you're taking charge, no, na hindi siya talagang papasok ka agad yung big C na yan. What have you been doing so far?
Going back from to the definition for me in health is holistic, and it should be balanced. That's where
Mm,
we should really do it. Why? Because stress, I think, also is one of the reason why we get cancer, aside from
mm, mm,
the food that we take.
it,
But
mm,
stress is normal already. It's part of us. But it's how we
mm,
deal with stress and how we acknowledge stress in our life, and how
mm,
it can cause depression or vulnerability of a person. But knowing that you
mm,
are spiritually grounded, you are emotionally
mm,
grounded, you are not emotional, that you are mature enough to deal with your situation, you are mentally aware of your
mm,
surroundings, and that you're physically you're doing your best to do what is balanced, then I think that's
mm,
one reason for us not to have the C word. But
mm,
sometimes
yeah,
we can't really escape because our society has promoted already a lot of fast food, the environment,
yeah,
the
it's changed.
uh, I think it's already in us. It's in the norm already. And sometimes
Mm,
really what you can really do is to cope, adjust,
mm-hmm.
and then have that balance.
Yeah,
Because
yeah,
if stress really strikes you in every way, then it will be difficult to rise from it. Yeah, that's for me.
yeah. Yeah, agree, no. You can never take out stress, no, from life. So long as we're alive, stress is part of it, and it's very important to learn how to manage it. Now, there are 5 pillars of good health that one can truly, no, one can look take a good look, no, and embrace it to start beginning taking care of oneself, so that you can, in one way or the other, you are able to really, like, start the fight against this debilitating disease, this lifestyle disease. The 5 pillars would be nutrition, exercise, water, sleep, no, sleep, and mental health. Now, among the 5, Charmaine, what do you believe can you begin as a mom, no, as a mom, because you have so much at stake, as you said, you're taking care of everyone in the family. Among the 5, what do you believe you can start really practicing actively, so that you get to have that sense of, I'm doing really that the work that I needed to do to really become a steward of myself, so that I can be I'll be able to best take care of my kids. Doon sa 5 pillars na yun.
I think, Mom, every one of the pillars are very important, but as
Yeah,
of now, the one that really is, really effective in my part is good sleep.
yeah.
Good sleep really brings out, it restores your body, it
Uh-huh.
gives you energy in the next morning, and
Mm-hmm.
it gives you the boost that you need.
Mm-hmm.
Having a good sleep really gives a good balance of it, and also your
Uh-huh.
mental health is very important, because
Yeah.
neither of it you cannot do if your mental health is deprived. So you have to
Mm-hmm.
have a your sanity should always be intact, because
Mm-hmm.
in that you are able to cope up with your responsibilities, your roles as a parent,
Mm-hmm.
as a worker, um, as a follower. And it's really important because I think nutrition, exercise, it's part of it will follow. So-
Yeah.
and they will, but it's a factor. It's a good,
Yeah.
and those 5 pillars are really important. but
Yeah.
it can help each
As
other
of the
to,
moment.
yes, it can help. It can help. It can help in the coping mechanism
Mm, mm,
with the
mm.
stressful environment.
Yeah. Yes. Thank you for that, Charmaine. No, because oftentimes than not, the struggle for parents and especially for a mom like with small children, we always believe that there's no time. Walang panahon, walang panahon. But we cannot give the best of ourselves if we don't give time to ourselves, no? And as you said, what is doable for you is sleep. And sleep is really very important, especially the 10 p.m. to 3 a.m. Kasi yun yung time where the assimilation, where the body does the repair and maintenance. So when you're able to really sleep well, that's why pag gising mo, talagang maganda yung pakiramdam mo. Parang wow, refresh na naman. Oh, I can fight again. I can go out again and really do what I needed to do as a mom, no? So importante talaga yung tulog. And you cannot like for a mom like a busy mom like you, hindi mo makukuha lahat, no, but at least you can begin somewhere, no, from the five pillars. Meron kang pwedeng simulan, and as you said, kung meron kang luxury ngayon, itutulog mo na lang kasi masarap yun, no, nare-rejuvenate ka. So thank you so much for that sharing, Charmaine. Now, the tagline for our A Day Without Your Health Coach is love intentionally, love yourself intentionally. In safety, there is health. How would you interpret it? No, how can you relate with it? Or like really are able to connect with it? Ano yung thought mo regarding this tagline?
Pardon me, what was
Love
the
yourself,
tagline?
love yourself intentionally. In safety, there is health.
Okay po. For me, Mama Lo, love yourself intentionally, meaning is that even if you're so busy and you think you cannot have a me time, you have to be good to yourself.
Mm,
Don't overthink, because overthinking really racks the brain.
yeah.
Don't overthink of the problems that is already in front of you, because it's there. But you don't have to overthink. You have to forgive yourself if there are times that you can't do it anymore, and you have to accept that there are limitations.
Mm,
Limitations
mm,
of what you can do.
mm,
There are limitations of what you are able to do. And
mm,
really, you just have to give it all to God, and you
mm,
have to accept that even if there are times that you think you are a failure, and there are times you think you're a failure, even if you think you're doing a lot, there are times you still think to yourself that I have done nothing at all. And you have
mm.
to forgive yourself. You don't have to say
Yeah.
that there are times that you can provide enough, or you can give enough, or you
Mm,
can do enough.
mm,
And and you just have to uh, relax. Tell yourself that it's okay. It's okay not to be okay.
yeah.
And God will just take care of the rest.
Mm,
And be in that situation, but you don't need to stay in that situation. You mean
yeah.
just
Yeah.
be there for the meantime, move on, walk on, forgive yourself, do what you can,
Mm,
and accept your limitations. That I think is, I don't know,
mm,
that's loving yourself also. And there are times,
yeah.
yeah, you have to do things that makes you happy. If your
Mm,
kids makes you happy, hug them so much, kiss them so much. And if you
mm,
like, there are just simple things that makes people happy. And
mm,
it's just the simple things that do it. I
yeah.
said before, extravagance does not mean being happy all the time, but
Mm,
just seeing your children happy and joyful, and just laugh at anything, the soul can rest, the heart can rest. I think a
yeah.
hug really rests the heart, the anxious heart. And
Mm,
yeah, that for me, Mamisan,
yeah.
loving yourself.
Yeah. So
And
thank you
Italy.
so much for, yeah. Thank you for that, sharing, Charmaine. No? Yeah, it's true, no. You cannot compare yourself to other people. So find what makes you happy, do what makes you happy, give of the best of who you are, give of the best of what you can, and then chill out and relax muna. Kasi may mga bagay talagang we cannot really control, no. And if there'd be any mistakes, forgive yourself, then make tomorrow a better day than today. No? So that's the secret of being able to really manage the stress and even continue to love yourself, because nothing good can happen if you continuously beat yourself, no. Nothing can have good thing nothing ha- good thing nothing no good thing can happen when you continuously beat yourself. Might as well let it go and decide to make tomorrow a better day. Okay. So thank
Yes.
you so much for that beautiful sharing, Charmaine. No, and I pray that each and every one of us who are here, no, have learned so much. No, that indeed we are in control of we are in control of how we really take care of ourselves, no, and how we can make ourselves healthy. So thank you so much, Charmaine, for the sharing. I will see you in the backstage, Charmaine, no, in a while. I will see you in the backstage. No, wait for me at the backstage while I we close this program, no. So thank you for supporting A Day Without Your Health Coach. And whether you are joining us live or watching on a replay, please do leave a comment to share your thoughts and insights. Now, please don't keep us a secret. Help us serve more people by circulating the link of this video. Now, if you're interested to embark on a journey of becoming a professional certified life coach like me, Master Coach A Professional Training and Development Services offers co-actively co-create life coach certification program with international CPD accreditation and 40 credits unit. Life coaching is a 21st century learning experience that is empowering professionals to enhance their skills in multiple domains, thereby increasing their relevance in an increasingly complex workplace and dynamic business environment. CACC course includes a 21-day web-based learning with lifetime access, 3-day live coaching bootcamp with Master Coach A, and a 3-day live virtual business bootcamp with senior coaching team. The program package also comes with done for you coaching programs and many other bonuses so you can jumpstart in the second fastest growing industry in the world today. Connect now with Coach Rizal through 0917-586-1661 to join the live coaching bootcamp on September. This coming, I believe there's a schedule this coming September 10, 17, and 24 for online learners. And for everyone from the northern part of the Philippines. They were just finished now with the face-to-face coaching boot camp last August. So if you're interested, wherever you may be in the part of the Philippines, just connect with Coach Rizal through 0917-586-1661. Then may I invite you to watch the other shows hosted here at Think Talk Broadcast. Please follow, subscribe, and engage in our social media accounts at ThinkTalk underscore TV on Twitter and Instagram, and ThinkTalk Broadcast on YouTube, and give us your review. For partnership and collaboration, please connect with Coach Rizal through 0917-586-1661. See you in the next episode of A Day Without Your Health Coach on September, no? September 6th here at Think Talk Broadcast. Your one coaching thought is love yourself. It is your choice. And it is your choice to keep yourself healthy and safe. Remember, love yourself intentionally. In safety, there is health. This is us in the Philippines. Coaches like us think and talk like this. This is Coach Marife Garfin, broadcasting beyond borders to advance life coaching worldwide. Love, bomb, boom. Love, bomb, boom. Love, bomb, boom. God bless everyone. Thank you for joining me. See you next week.